Aboriginal, LostPhoenixWolf. Welcome to my channel. Today is now April 17th. Yes. As you can see, it's a nice bright day, I guess. It's a little bit of clouds here and there, but chances are I might be able to get to the park today if it doesn't rain. It did rain a little bit yesterday, yet again, and I don't know. It's weird weather, just raining so much, and well, today's the 17th, I guess. As you can see, my little cousin's not here. She's not ever popped on the camera anytime I've talked. She is gone to her friends right now. Like a couple of apartments over, and there's a couple other friends that stop by her here to go and see their, or we go and play with her there too. The kids would, other kids would come here, but you know, Mr. Grump wouldn't allow that. And then her mom, you know, she's weird. So now she's enjoying herself with her friends in another apartment. And who knows what they're doing, you know, playing video game, or, you know, the iPad, or coloring, or Barbies, or some other toys, or dress up, I don't know. Whatever kids do these days, I guess. As I said, today is not a bad day. It's kind of bright out there. I mean, you guys can see the atmosphere is pretty bright. And it's just a little cloudy out there right now. Recap of yesterday, I guess. Not really anything going on after the video log. I did take a nap, and then I got up and then went for a walk, and you know, got the video up for the viewers. That was a little bit later in the afternoon. I think it probably would have been up by 3 or 4. No, still was enough time to get it out there. Right now, I got some green tea. Green tea. Green tea in a green cup. Yeah, it's good tea. Good old tea, you know, good old green tea. I wonder what iced tea was made of. I like the taste of the iced tea. But was that made with green tea or some other tea? You know, I should see what it actually is made of, and then if I can use, if it's going to be some kind of other kind of tea, maybe see if I can swap it for the green tea, which is better and herbal. You know, it's better for digestive system and balancing your lifestyle or something. I don't know. Green tea's good. You know, I don't really care much of the other tea. I tried some of their other herbal teas. They're okay. But I did read the box finally. I don't know if I ever said in the other videos, but green tea is decaffeinated, and which is good. You know, I don't really need caffeinated tea. I think I'm going to drink coffee once in my life, and I think it was about 11 or 12. Was at my dad's work. It was freezing cold, and then I asked for hot chocolate. That time I was drinking hot chocolate when I was a teenager, young teenager, and what came was an extra coffee, but no green tea. So I drank the coffee, and I've never been a coffee lover ever now since that time. First time I've ever tasted it, the people probably were saying that it's a bad brew, and maybe you did a bad coffee, and you know, it doesn't normally taste like that. But what it tastes like to me is burnt beans, dry burnt beans, water splashed into that and mixed up, and that's what a black coffee is. But it is dry roasted beans, so burnt beans. It was terrible. Well, it wasn't as terrible as it could have been, because there was like 2 sugar, 2 milk in there or something, or 3 sugar, 3 something. I don't know what it was. I drank it because it was so damn cold. Speaking of later that day too, I don't know if they just opened up or you know, they've been down the road for a little bit. There was this one pizza shop, And my dad would order pizza, you know, sometimes if I'm at, you know, visiting him at his work. And the pizza shop is just down the street. I mean, we'd just go down there and walk there, you know, get it and go. That time, well today, well, 10 years ago, I would know it's probably like around $12 or $14 for a 24 slice. But back then, I think it was only like $5 or $6 for a 24 slice, maybe even cheaper than that. When we went down there and we got the 24. They didn't have 24 slice when I was a teenager. They had like party pizzas and stuff like that, like little tiny things. And they didn't really make the party tray. They made the 12 slice. I think 12 or 14 slice at that time. I don't know what it was. But they were big pizzas. But what I do remember is shortly after that time, I don't know, when they got a little older, they started getting the party style pizzas with the bigger squares. Not the little tiny things though. They distribute them to school and make their money off that way. So, you know, pizza was just normal pizza. You know, we tried different things. And then we stopped ordering there and we started making our own pizza at home. My dad did a good job, you know, making up that fresh flour and fresh ingredients. And there's so many, you know, toppings that we put on there. I mean, the toppings off the pizza was like this on some of them. That time I used to like veggies. That time, I mean, really, veggies didn't really bother me. Veggies still don't really bother me today. My dad makes some good pizzas though. You know, helped, you know, roll the dough or do the mixing and, you know, get that and, you know, the different ingredients on there, you know. We're doing our own concoction of different ingredients on the pizza. So, that got me back to the pizza and stuff. Oh, I drink green tea. Yeah. So I don't know. I drink a lot of iced tea as a young teenager and in my older teens, and it mostly been well. I've been in a lot of different pops too. But as I got to like the past, well, let's go back to like when I was like 10 or 11. I heard about diabetes. I heard about people dying from diabetes. I heard about sugar ruining people's stomachs and, you know, their body and stuff. And I think it was around 10 or 11 that I gave up table sugar and salt. Table sugar and salt. I gave that up. So I don't use table sugar for any well, Kool-Aid, of course. I mean, it has to be done. But I don't throw in no cereal. I don't throw in different ingredients or, you know, either through a spoonful or throw it on a buttered sandwich or throw it on an apple or no. I don't really care for table sugar. I have a lot of different of those other knockoff sugars, the ones that are for diabetic people. I'm not diabetic though. I know that. At least that I know of. I mean, a lot of my family members on the other side are not diabetic at all. Anyway. So what am I going to say now? Yeah, diabetics and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I gave up sugar and stuff like that. And, you know, as a young teenager, I drank a lot of the iced tea. Then in my later older teens to adult, I was drinking a lot of different pops and stuff. And then, you know, I think about like 25. I mean, between 20 and 25, I started slowing down on the pop. You know, now the different effects that would happen. You know, different people and stuff like that. And by my 30s, you know, I've been drinking the more clear stuff, more, less sugar and less fizz and not so much pop in the summertime at all. Mostly fruit juices, milk, and water, and not energy drinks. Energy drinks more like Gatorade and Butterade and stuff like that. But I'll probably drink that more in the summertime. And in wintertime, maybe I'll drink a little bit of pop here and there. But yeah, every now and then, it was a pop. But I felt the more darker pops kind of hurting my stomach, so I didn't bother to drink that stuff. And I never drank like coffee since that last time. I think it was like 10 or 11 or something like that. Never drank coffee since that time. I never drank any kind of tea until I think later in my 30s I started drinking green tea. I tried it. You know, actually I tried one of the herbal ones first. I liked it. Tried another herbal one. Liked it. Tried another herbal one. Liked it. Tried green tea. Now there's different kinds of green tea. There's a loose leaf tea. There's the ones with the bags. There's some with lemon. There's some with lime. There's some with mint. And the mint green tea I liked the most. But now that's hard to find now. There's nobody who really puts mint in the green tea anymore. I mean, or fine mint green tea. So hopefully my camera's still going. Okay, yeah, my camera's still going. Still alive. I'm still recording. You know, I'm in focus for you guys. You know, checked out some of my videos, and you know, they're good. So that's why today, you know, I'm drinking green tea. Yeah, green tea in a green cup. What am I doing? Okay. Oh yeah, good tea. Yeah, one more time. Green tea, yeah. All natural green tea. I do have the knockoff sugar in there. I mean, I throw it in there to sweeten up because there's not really any lemon, lime, or mint in there. Back home, well, not really back home, but in the city where I live, I usually put maple syrup in my tea because it's more natural. It's from the tree, and it's not man-made. Well, the sugar's not really man-made, but it's processed by man, and it's, you know, it's really harmful. But I think the table sugar is more harmful than the natural maple syrup, and actually the honey too. If the honey wasn't so expensive, sometimes even the maple syrup is expensive too. Whatever I get my hands on, I mean, most of those is what I use. But here I've been using the knockoff sugars. I mean, you guys know what the knockoff sugars are. You know, it's for people who are diabetic. But me, I don't really care for sugar, so I'll have that diabetic stuff. But it's mostly the aspartame that kind of kills it. And you know, some stuff, you know, has aspartame because it doesn't have real sugar, and it messes up people's minds and body and stuff like that. You know, if you have too much of it. And then some of the aspartames that are in drinks, they kind of taste the grittiness of it. I don't know what I want to say on that, but you know, I'm drinking green tea and it's delicious. Oh, well, I don't know. Did I even say what time it is, you know? It's 11:19 right now, so I did on this little video a little bit later than usual. I don't know if you can hear that noisy car outside. I think it's one of those construction vehicles making a lot of noise. I do have that window closed, but you guys might be able to hear it over the music. But that's outside, and you know, these windows are closed because it's a little bit cooler today. Oh, I mean, it's cooler anyway, and you know, they're keeping the window closed. And with the construction going on out there, whatever they're doing to either whatever pavement they're working on, we don't need the dust coming in, and we're breathing that dust. Like as you said too, that I said that my little cousin's here. You know, she spends some time with her friends, and you know, it's good that she knows she has more friends to actually spend some time with instead of being bored here. It's good that she has other friends that she can rely on and, you know, play with and you know, share her life with, and you know, some different events in her life. You know, it's good she, you know, she has friends her age, and you know, she can, you know, enjoy you know, the fun things in life instead of being bored, being bossed around, not allowed to do this or that. Even like playing video games, she's not allowed to do it when I'm not around. She's not allowed to play her music when I'm not around. You know, sometimes when they're partying, she's not allowed to sleep. Well, that's another story though. Sometimes she's not allowed to be a kid, but I mean that's well, not my own family, but other families always. I was treated like that when I was younger. You know, they were probably treated like that when they were younger, but shouldn't pass it on to the next person. You know, you shouldn't treat your child, you know, new generation. But I don't know. It's, you know, I could talk about this stuff until I'm blue in the face, and sometimes they'll listen, sometimes don't. I don't know. It's whatever on that, you know. Different choices they're making, you know, and you know, the things they're saying they're doing, or you know, my little cousin, you know, could be, you know, going to the park more, but they don't take her to the park. They don't care for that. They don't let her friends over. They don't, you know, they play a video game. They let her play her music, you know. Her room's got to be set up a certain way they want it. She can't have the toys where she wants, or you know, leave the toys where she, you know, she was last playing, or you know, have it the way she wants it. It's their way or the highway kind of thing. I know I could get into it, and I could get deep into that, but you know, I can't talk about it. You know, I am family member to, you know, to a couple of them, and it's, you know, you know, I'm just a guest really, and I can only say so much. I can't really say anymore really. Can't go into little small details that explains to you guys why, you know, I would take things differently, you know. Definitely not drinking and smoking and doing drugs, or you know, coffee or chocolate, or pawning things, or fighting about money, or you know, all kinds of stuff. You know, the list can go on. There's a lot of things I don't do. So now, what was I talking about? I don't know. Just having a sip of green tea. You guys usually have 2 bags in, two tea bags in, but you guys probably see 3 of these because I had 2 tea bags before, and I'll save it for the next one and have 1. So I basically have another 2 tea bags, but I'm saving on 1 anyway. So the green tea is good. You know, if you guys haven't tried green tea, or even sweet green tea. I heard people were talking about sweet green tea. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Green tea, sweet green tea, maybe iced tea is sweet green tea. I don't know. I don't know. I tried different green teas and different brands, you know, the bigger cans. I can get them for 99 cents. Some places 75 cents. And I'll buy a can of that because they have a mixture of, like, one has strawberry or blueberry, raspberry, banana, different kind of fruits. Different kind of fruits and blends. And like, you know, like the mint or peppermint, lemon, lime, even orange. Grapefruit, yeah, I even had a grapefruit one too. Those are the different ones I've tried in different cans. You know, like it's green tea or it's iced tea or some kind of tea anyway. I mean, it's very, really refreshing. I mean, I wouldn't go out and find, I wouldn't go out and buy like a dozen. Every now and then, if I got some change, I'll grab one. I'm not drinking on a daily basis. You know, if I have the money, then I'll get it. But if I don't, you know, or if I can't really do it, you know, I do save money with something else and just deal without. Even if I don't have green tea. I did have green tea back home. I tried a little bit in the winter time, and you know, it was okay. And then, you know, throughout the winter a little bit, you know, start getting a sore stomach. I was wondering why. You know, my daily food intake was good as normal. You know, pretty normal. Well, that I think anyway, it's pretty normal. What was I going to say now? Yeah, it's pretty normal, but I don't know. After a few times, I mean, I'll say the 4th or 5th time I was drinking green tea, stomach felt weird again. So I was thinking about maybe it was that green tea I was drinking. It's not my normal green tea. It was actually given to me, and it is green tea, but you know, I looked at the box with all the details, and there's a bunch of Japanese, Chinese stuff, and then the fine print it said Dieter's green tea. Dieter's green tea? I was drinking Dieter's green tea? I mean, I was even double, triple, even four bagging that sometimes. Depends on how big the cup is. Like this cup right here, usually I just do double, and the extra large cups from the coffee shops, I do a double green tea. But my one cup was even bigger than the extra large. So sometimes I've done triple and then four times that. So now I knew that my stomach was acting up. I mean, I probably drank about a quarter of that box. I think it was oh yeah, it was a 60-pack, 60-pack of green tea. So I drank about 15 of those. So that's, you know, yeah, about 4 or 5 times. By the fourth or fifth time, it actually, well, yeah, I mean, if it was the fourth, yes, or it was the 15th, or sorry, if it was the fourth or it was the fifth, whichever one ahead, you know, I just stopped drinking it. And the times, you know, I'll be at my dad's and then there's just green tea. And sometimes he drinks green tea. But mostly he drinks the pokey tea and the other kind of name brand pokey tea. I call it pokey. You guys know what I'm talking about. And, you know, he had some of the herbal teas and green teas there. And not really so much green tea, most of the herbal teas. He really doesn't really care about it. But he can't really have the certain green teas with the fruits because he's diabetic. And some of the stuff like grapefruit goes against his meds. So I mean, he can't drink certain things on that. He can't even eat certain things. I mean, he was told about his health before, even before he became diabetic, that he had to slow down and think about his health. And, you know, didn't care. He was just drinking and, you know, ate different things and greasy stuff and. I don't know. He got big too. I got big quite a while too. He got big quite a while, but he lost a lot of weight too, and I've lost a lot of weight. I mean, that was our choices, you know. I mean, he lost a lot of weight before me. So I say, well, I don't even bother to say his age. I don't care. You know, I'm talking about, you know, herbal tea something. So, you know, and then shortly after that, when I came up to that grocery day, and if I had to change, I grab green tea. If I don't, you know, just do without. So anyway, there's a neighbor that just popped in and you probably can hear her over the microphone, but, you know, I'm just going to continue with this video log and they're talking, you know, a little bit loud. She's by the front door. I mean, that's like 10 feet away. Yeah, 10 feet away. She's a little bit loud when she talks. I mean, she's probably got hearing aids or something like that. Anyway, back to different green teas and stuff like that, and different stuff I've been drinking. You know, I drink a lot of different stuff in my life. I mean, there's stuff that I wouldn't even bother to touch again, like that malt root beer. That is some terrible, terrible stuff. Then there's some other stuff that's like a Italian root beer. I mean, I can tolerate it, but I won't go out of my way and keep buying that stuff. And then there's some Chinese and Japanese colas or root beers. I mean, they're okay, you know, but, you know, I still wouldn't go out there and do that. Most of the time I drink the lighter pops, and most of the ones I get between 75 cents and $1.25, the 2 liter drinks. And they'll last me 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, whatever it is. I, you know, drink that and this. I don't know, I keep talking about, you know, different drinks here. But I don't know, like I said, it's my green tea. You know, that's what I really brought up to. So let's have some green tea. I don't know if you guys seen that, but let's have some green tea. Delicious green tea. If you guys haven't tried it, try it. I would say you do the loose leaf tea first. You need like a little tiny metal thing or plastic, whatever. Got the little tiny holes in there. Put your green tea in there. I think one tea bag is like a tablespoon. 2 tea bags is like 2 tablespoons. You put that thing, you tighten up there, and you throw in there, and, you know, whatever size cup. I would say, if you don't know what a large is or extra large is, go to your nearest coffee shop and check it out what a large is. Small and medium is usually one 1 tea bag. It should be good. I mean, if you're a first time drinker, then you know that's all by taste. Like small, medium, and then large, extra large, we do 2 tea bags. But I mean, try that first. Try the loose leaf, and then get used to it, and it's a good tea. Let's see, what is this right now? So I'm just sitting here, you know, video logging for you guys, and Connie's not here yet again, and you know, she's having fun with her friends, which is it's good. She needs to continue having fun with her friends. But I'm glad to get these video logs out and recording stuff. Instead of me, leaving it at home and not doing these video logs, I'm glad to take the camera and talk about my daily events and what's going on around me. Let's see. I don't know, do a little bit of a recap of yesterday since, I don't know, this video log is almost done anyway. I think yesterday's breakfast, I had toast. Peanut butter and jam for a change. A little bit of milk. Washed down. Didn't really care for cereal. And around lunchtime, I didn't really care for that pasta. But I had some of that pasta. It's done now. It's good. It's done. I don't have to worry about, leftover pasta. I threw a little bit of hot spice in there. I threw a little bit of garlic powder. I threw some of the fried spice in there. Give it a little bit of a different taste because I'm just getting tired of that pasta. And then for supper time, there was what was it called again? It was not meatloaf. What was that called? Oh, lasagna. But this lasagna was like more, they call it like a lasagna salad. Instead of you having the layers of lasagna, you have it broken up. And it still has like the layers, but they're broken up. They're not just regular flat layers and the cheese and meat and all that stuff. It's just broken up cheese and meat, broken up cheese and meat. So when you go and scoop in there, you don't have the actual squareness of it. It's more like, it's all mixed. So they call it a lasagna salad. I mean, that's what it's called. I mean, I never heard of that before, but I mean, that's what it's called. I had it last night. Didn't have green tea this time. I had some kind of peach juice. Anyway, some of the powdered peach juice they had, and they mixed it up, and it was good. I mean, I think it was a little bit too sugary, but it was fine. It was good. Anyway, and after that, I'm playing a little bit of cards and then going to bed after that, and then it was around 11 or 12 o'clock last night. But anyway, let's wrap this up because we are done. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you guys want to subscribe to me, subscribe button's over here, like button's over there. There's a watermark on the video itself. You can subscribe that way. Hope you all liked this video and what time of day you watched it. Please share this. You may share this video on your channel. It may benefit me. Please tell your friends and family about me. Hopefully you all have a nice day no matter what time of day it is. Morning, evening, night. But until next time, I will see you.